Hello everyone, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. Today we'll be going over a Techmarine build, or my go-to Techmarine build that I really enjoy using. It does a lot of damage, it can hold its own, it can solo, it can kind of do just about everything by itself, even with super high survivability. And so what we'll do is we'll go over everything and then we'll showcase it in mission. So starting off here, we have the heavy bolt rifle. I am running the heroic version, the Death Watch variation, which gives you the grenade launcher because it allows you to burst enemies and put them into execution range, or just kill small groups of hordes if they're rushing you. Also, it does a lot of headshot damage, which means that you're going to have the ability to do a lot of single target damage as well if you're trying to take out like an extremis enemy that requires you to kill it at range, which just means it's an all-around amazing choice. So for the perks here, we have headshot damage by 10%. If you're at low health, below 30, you get 25% more headshot damage. It reloads 10% faster. Then if you use an ability, the weapon reloads instantly, and that's really good for us because we can just press our ability. We don't have to worry about getting animation canceled. Then we have headshots deal more damage by 10%. Then we have extra terminus damage, which is good just in case you're not meleeing the terminus and you need to shoot it. This lets you just kind of squeak out a little bit more damage on it. Down here, maximum ammo reserve is increased by 20%. This is good because it gives access to your grenade launcher. You should get more rounds for it. And just overall more ammo. And then recruitment here, killing a Majoris level or higher enemy with a headshot restores 1 armor segment. So if you're just shooting into a group and you kill a Majoris, you'll get extra armor back, which is just nice survivability. Then here, if you're below 30% health, killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores health by 10%. This is really nice here because the grenade launcher can help proc that, and also too, Minoris are very weak to this thing's headshots, so you can just shoot into a group of Minoris and actually apply this to keep your health just above the just about that 30%, which will then keep you in the fluctuation amount for the Adamant Hunter. Then we have extra penetration on shots by 1. This is good too if you're shooting into a horde of enemies. Down here, magazine increased by 50%. This one for sure increases your grenade count in your secondary slot, so this is really nice. And then finally, an extra just flat out damage boost by 10%. This will help your grenades, and it'll also just make the weapon do more. Then going over to the plasma pistol here, same as before, just extra ammo. And it'll be the same slots I always do, extra ammo by 20. If you kill enemies in rapid succession, it doesn't overheat for 10 seconds. Extra energy again. The charge shots have increased radius by 10. It charges faster by 20. More ammo again by 20. The radius of the damage is increased by 10%. If you get a perfect dodge, you get 25% more damage, and then extra damage. So if you pull this out and you start fighting with it, you're going to have a huge damage spike, and you should be able to just kind of melt whatever you're fighting. And then on to the real meat and potatoes of this build here, the Omnissian Axe. I am running the heroic version, just because of this special passive it gives, which is after the Omnissian rush, it deals increased damage based on the duration of the rush. So you can just hold this, and you can kind of speed cancel yourself to go forward. And what that means is that you will essentially be able to keep your damage very high, and then whatever you hit will then take extra damage off that first initial hit. So starting here, we're going to work on the bottom tree here. Melee attack speed by 5%. Then light combo attacks with this deal damage to nearby foes around the target. More melee attack speed. Then we have on killing 7 enemies in rapid succession with a light combo. You do not lose control upon taking heavy hits and cannot be knocked back for 5 by 5 seconds. Cooldown is 10 seconds. We're having that one just because we're going into this bottom tree here and we want to hit all of it. After powered discharge, the next light attack is a powerful sweeping whirl. This is just good. After you do your heavy attack, you can then go into a nice little whirl attack, which will help push out a little bit extra damage. Then extra melee damage by 5%. Then here we have electric discharge damage that increased by 25% against foes hit by a light combo within the last 5 seconds. The nice thing here is that you initiate with a light attack, and then you're going to discharge with the heavy anyways. So you debuff them, and then make it so your heavy does even more. Then, while we're charging it and releasing electric discharge, you do not lose control on taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back. This is the only stack of this one though, so it makes it a little bit harder for it to be as efficient, but it does help you not get knocked around. Then here we have electric discharge charges 40% faster. This means that you're going to be within the time frame of the 5 seconds for the execution buff. And then finally, power discharge can hit twice. Keep holding to release a second shockwave. The second shockwave is not a fully charged one, but it is fast enough so that it should be in the time frame as well. And then finally onto the talents. So for this build, I run the plasma enhancement. The reason I don't run the other servo gun variation is that I want it to do like little spurts of AoE damage while also doing great single target, which then helps benefit my signature perk as well. Up here then we have damage from charged melee attacks increases by 20%. This is just an easy one to pick, especially with the Omnissian Axe, because your charged melee attacks are going to do a lot of damage then. Then here we have Explosive Adept, more equipment damage by 35%. You could also run Push the Advantage after a finish of your melee weapon does 20% more for 15 seconds. This is also an excellent choice if you're going in for a melee build. The reason why I run the equipment damage is because it lets me offset some extra damage so that I can kill things with grenades really efficiently and effectively. But either one of these is very, very good, and you could honestly pick whatever you want. The only thing I wouldn't worry about is long range barrage, as this is more of a melee focused build with range attached to it to supplement long range engagement, and that's it. Then here for our team perk, we have Battlefield Repairs. This is just such an amazing perk. Your team is getting an additional armor for every finisher on a Majoris or Extremis, means that you're just going to get 2 armor pips every time you're doing anything on them, which will just help you survive longer, and it gives you really good sustain. Up here we have enemies hit by the servo gun take 15% more damage for 10 seconds. This is really good. If you're fighting a boss or an Extremis, you can proc your ability real quick, hit them a few times and cancel it and debuff them. Augmented ammunition feed, your servo gun recharges 15% faster. This is just really good. I really like this one here because it lets your servo gun come back up quicker, so you can keep using it and spamming it, especially if you're using it not until it's empty, but you're using it just to hit a few enemies and then continuing on and just kind of debuffing them and nerfing them. And then here, killing an enemy with a servo gun restores 1 armor segment. Cooldown is 30 seconds. This is good too. If you proc it on like a Minoris and you're getting swarmed, you can activate it, give yourself an extra little armor pip immediately, and then keep going. And then finally for the signature, killing or incapacitating Majoris level enemies or higher enemies with a servo gun regenerates your ability by 100%, and the cooldown is 90 seconds. This is good, especially with the plasma, as it makes it very easy to put Majoris plus enemies into execution stance, but also too, it can also kill Majoris or Minoris as well. And then for the prestige perks here, we have chained headshots. The chained headshots is really good here because all of the guns pretty much that you run as the Techmarine have the ability to headshot in one way or another. So that just means that this gives you free reign to shoot them in the head and just get a massive bonus to your damage. Stim boost here, your Medicae stims boost your health, restore health by 40% more. This is super good too, because if you have one, then you can hold it and then get an even greater yield out of each heal you take, as opposed to only healing a little bit. Then we have defensive stance, because this is a melee focused build, and just in general when you're fighting, if you're surrounded, you don't want to be taking a bunch of range damage, so a free 20% reduction in range damage is always nice. And then finally the last one is after a gun strike, melee damage increases by 25% for 5 seconds. The reason why this is so insane on Techmarine is that you don't have to animation cancel for a gun strike. You can just gun strike, which will automatically activate your Furious Gun Strike. So you can melee combo, parry, and do all this stuff, and then set it up so that if you parry, you can go into a light attack, gun strike. While you're in the middle of charging your heavy, it'll stun them and stagger them into your heavy, which then gets a boost from this. It gets a boost from your Arc Cleave, and then it gets a boost from the actual perks on the Omnissian Axe. So with that said, I will see you guys in the mission to showcase this build. Alright, time to go. Alright, so one of the cool things about Techmarine that you can do here is this Omnissian Rush is actually faster than sprinting. So you can actually kind of accelerate your movement by using it as a way to sprint instead. So it's pretty nice that you can kind of do this here like this.
As is the way.
Watch out, buddy. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of rush through and just boost right through. So one of the reasons why I'll personally I don't bring tarantula turret buffs is because tarantula turrets are just all sporadic and they're always in like a random location. Makes them inconsistent. and I don't want to be relying on an inconsistent outside force factor and like force to make my buff or my build work. So even with other builds that I do with this class, if I showcase them, it's one of those things where I don't want to build into tarantula turrets because sometimes they're just not in finales, sometimes they just aren't where you want them to be. So making a build around something that isn't consistent is very unoptimal, bad, in my opinion. It can be fun though, don't get me wrong, but the thing is it's one of those things where if you're doing the higher end content, I would argue you want to build that kind of works all the time as opposed to it kind of works some of the time. So, we've seen 2 turrets so far, but these 2 turrets that we've seen so far have been in really bad locations, and that's exactly kind of like the crux of what I'm saying. Whoops. There we go.
The lights will guide us, brothers.
Having rush ahead. Ooh, don't do that. Charge it up. Ah, you're not fine for help. Bucko. Yeah, I should have put him into execute immediately. There we go. Put him into execute, get our ability back. There is a cooldown here, but we're big chilling now. Oh, heavy bolter 9. Oh my goodness. I hope he uses the heavy bolter. Come, bots. We must progress.
Locus established.
Bots? Get in here.
Thank the throne for this sturdy shield.
No goodies for us. Unfortunate. None of that. Stop that. No more goo for you, buddy. I don't want your dookie all over the place.
Restoring sentry to battle ready status.
Ooh, crate. We'll go grab that in a second. Oh, we lost tactical.
Utility of unidentified technology not yet determined.
For assault. I'm no schooler, but I don't remember heavy bolter being a scout or a assault thing. I'm pretty sure you have to be a Techmarine tactical or a heavy.
Lieutenant,
And the rifle is that
have
one.
arrived
Heavy
at
bolter
the
would be a
ammo
heavy
tunnel.
exclusive.
Activate the quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train.
He's going in.
Assisted when
He's
necessary.
going down. This is just gonna mess him up. You're not allowed to do that. Medic is doing pretty well. Ooh, I'm gonna be big. These guys leveling up? They're not. Okay.
Task is to affix a Nova Cannon explosive warhead to that train. Understood?
Haha. Who's right through? I can't even kind of stop you either. You just kind of run through them, run it down. There's nothing they can do about that. Want to help me? Sure. A, okay, let's see. A's over here. Alright, well, I get lucky. Is it on the left? It is not, it's in the
A
back.
little coordination is all that is needed.
Alright, here we go. Alright, done.
Cover me as I will got the console working.
Now I'll take back my heals. Oh. We killed him instantly. Whoopsies. Sentry gun. Yeah, when you look at that. I'm not even using it, man. But yeah, these are useful. Nero. And then there you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You parry into a light into a heavy charge up, and then it'll blow up and do it. And the reason why that's so powerful is because it one combos majority. And these are Tyranids, which means they have even more health.
I have this one, brothers.
Alright, we gotta find out what this thing is. Oh, time to go. And dodge, and dodge. Oh.
Let us assist the machine spirit.
Console B. Okay. Ooh, shock grenades.
Frag grenade out.
Give me the
Additional resources. Cybertyranid sighted. Prioritize headshots.
All headshots, baby. All
There's our
headshots.
work.
Let's get over to him quickly.
Ending process
Go.
initiated, brother. Repurposing battlefield sentry.
Alright, grab this.
Cycling cartridges.
Oh!
Blocks the enemy from summoning reinforcements.
Yeah, no, wait. Stop that in time. Not while I was grabbing ammo. Buddy. You don't get to snipe me. I get to snipe you. Oh. He quit when he went down. Okay, dude. Child. Little children energy. Got it. I don't even know what class he was playing, to be honest. I wasn't even looking.
Formidable Tyranid organism terminated. Explosives cache highlighted.
Frag grenade for one of them.
We have the Warhead on them.
Jump at me, come on. Goodbye. I don't need to use the tarantula, man. Thank you, though. Oh. There be enemies about still. Alright, now we are gonna activate this.
For the Emperor, for the Omnissian.
Too easy. He's got a little bit of Blood Angel's voice back, yeah.
For the Emperor, for the Omnissian.
Goodbye. Next. Alright, man. I am not spamming it though. Oh, okay.
Tyranid psycho neutralized.
No, dodged it. Alright, problem dealt with.
Today our vengeance. Servitors remind me that I am less than I walk as I am, and not as they do.
Alright, you need to go.
Rear servo gun is fully operational.
Oh, not hitting me, buddy. I think I'm behind this.
I have walked worlds unnumbered, and have not yet found one I could not conquer. Slightly covered.
There we go. Yeah, we'll just execute on spot.
Lictor class Tyranid launched.
Okay, what are our perks here? Okay, extra melee damage increase and extra cooldown on execution. Okay, nice.
Replenishing ordnance.
it up.
The Venus may seek to use this to their advantage.
Now a train terminal transcends to become the barrel of a bolter.
Yeah, we got our 10 frags back.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I will see it done.
Grab this.
Our pathway is open.
Oh, AFK any minute.
The server can't do its job.
Dang. Coming out of range. Alright. Get comboed.
Gunstrike ready for the
Should I miss spawn?
Let's servo harness gun. Servo gun is fully operational. Activating tarantula sentry gun.
We'll have this active just in case in the back. Oh, we already got both bosses, so this is going to be an easy area. Usually you get a boss here, and that can make it pretty rough. Okay. Oh! The plasma gun shot. Ouch. I blew myself up. Goofy. There we go. Okay. Now we're on a mission.
Terminator weapons transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Too easy.
Ordnance in place, Lieutenant. Give us the word.
We activate our turrets now. Oh, wow. None of that.
Servo harness gun available.
Dispensing skills. Nice.
All clear. Dispatchers may resume.
For the Emperor!
Alright, time to go.
Engine power depleted. Initiating charging cycle. Fragment unity penalties will be assessed.
We will
You have to
attack.
activate this one again.
Always do.
The other one should be already good to go.
Tommaso,
Might head
I
over
have
there and check.
multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Tyranny from the open tracks. Let us crush them within.
Start shooting. Shoot, 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 shoot. Immediately activate this.
Cycling cartridges.
No. Done with that. Reactivate this one. I don't know if that one over there is active again, so we'll work out up there. Oh! Dang. We misplayed that one. Watch out!
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Right over here, we'll activate this. Right over here. We need to take this here. Right over here again. Back. This again.
Gun strike ready to deploy.
Alright, nice. Okay, so we're gonna activate the turret here. Bang, 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 bang. Yep, shoot the Marvel. Thank you. We'll run back over here. Right now we're just playing Pong with ourselves, essentially. And bouncing back and forth.
Deploy immediately.
Oh, only one objective. Bang. It's just so easy.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave.
found. Yep. Not bad. Alrighty. So, that is the Techmarine build. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to do it, go ahead and give it a try. See if you like it yourself. Make tweaks and stuff, you know, if you think you need them. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
For the Emperor, for the Omnissian.